Hello, I want to talk today about old injuries. Now, we're very familiar with these things in our body, aren't we? As in, maybe you have a recurring injury like a dodgy knee or a gammy ankle, or you know that you can't, do that pose in yoga because you did something to your arm once when you were a kid. Like, I actually had this lad in my drama school and his elbow was on the other side. It's really weird. He also had a big hole in his unitard, so when we would do that dance routine, where you lie on your side and you do 8 legs, 4, 4, 2, 2. There was a big hole. And you can imagine what you could see. Anyway, we recognize those things in our bodies, don't we? And we know how to become aware of them, and we make tweaks accordingly. I want to talk about those things that happen in your brain, that happen mentally whenever you're faced with a challenge, or you're triggered in some way, or you're going to the next level. And really start to bring your awareness to these patterns or these thoughts or these limiting beliefs that are getting in your way, that sabotage your progress and are just not helpful in any shape or form. So as an exercise, I want you to go back and think about the changes that you've made in your life over the years and really check in with those and see if you can uncover what that process felt like for you. So assessing this behavior. So say for example you get a really stressful phone call out of the blue, or some bad news, or an unexpected bill that you really don't have the money for. I want you to think about what that instant reaction is, and it could be of panic, it could be that you just want to sort of put it back in an envelope and ignore it and just pretend that nothing happened. Or maybe you spiral back to becoming a child again and you don't want to have to deal with it and you just want to lie on the floor and cry and throw a tantrum about it. Now, I'm not saying any of that behaviour is wrong. We've all cried on the floor at some point or another, or maybe more than once. But I want you to see how those things are actually blocking your progress, and how even if you just took a beat of 3 seconds and go, right, okay, how do I deal with this? How do I move forward? What you'll end up doing is, instead of focusing on that muscle in your brain that doesn't really serve you, you'll start to grow other things and you'll start to strengthen those. So you're equipping yourself for the next level of your business. A woman said to me a little while ago, don't trust the voice in your head when you're tired. And it really stuck with me, because for the most part, that voice does not know anything. It's not helpful, and it's not going to get me where I want to go. In fact, it wants to keep me small. It wants to pick me apart. It wants to say that I'm not good enough or ready. It wants to silence me. It wants to silence me and allow me to play small. So I want you to get to know yourself in this way and recognize this behavior. And what you might find is that you're putting blocks in the way of your own success. And one of the things that I used to do was I used to pile on so many things, because I used to convince myself, well, I'm being creative and I can do more and I can give more. And very quickly I would become burnt out, and also I would become scattered. I wouldn't become focused. And when I unpicked that, I began to see, we're going deep here, that there was probably a lot of fear around the 2 or 3 things that I really wanted to nail, or I really wanted to do. And so I would busy myself with all these other things that didn't really matter, so I wouldn't get hurt and I would protect myself in this instance. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm sharing this. But yeah, that was a pattern of behavior that I would see. But yeah, that was a pattern that I would see. I would drown myself in all of the things and not allow myself to be focused and concentrate on the stuff that actually would really make me happy and that I would see results from and that I would grow. So there you go. You may not want to comment down below, because sometimes it can feel really personal, but if you want a bit of accountability, or you want to message me and let me know if you've had any aha moments, do. I would really love to hear. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.